single for more than 90 years, old baby envy pregnant women have children, actually cursed each other's children damned.
What'd you just say?
I said your fucking baby's gonna burn.
This vicious words immediately attracted the attention of the crowd. Lily slapped the table and walked away. But the old lady kept on talking.
All those little babies are gonna burn.
The lady at the head of the table tried to talk to her, but she insulted her. The husband's anger was instantly ignited, and he went to the old lady, but she bit him on the neck. The man fell down in pain. Everyone in the store was shocked at the horrific scene. Seeing this, the chef picked up the pan and threw it at the old lady, but she stood up calmly as if nothing had happened. The old lady rushed towards the crowd, climbed up the wall, and then quickly passed through the ceiling like a gecko. The store manager grabbed his shotgun and fired furiously, but the old lady's position was so good that she fired 3 shots and missed. Then she ran behind the store manager and slapped him to the ground. The shotgun fell in front of Jack. He quickly leaned down to pick it up and aimed it at the old lady. Unfortunately, Jack was a bit scared and didn't dare to shoot. The chef was shouting while the old lady hissed and floated towards Jack. John behind him fired the gun just in time. The crisis inside the house was just over when countless flies came from the distance. They covered the sky like dark clouds and scared the shopkeeper into hiding. Luckily, the flies didn't attack here, but a strange police car came not far away and a man came down from the car. The store manager rushed to point his gun at him and asked him to open his mouth to check his teeth. Luckily, it wasn't the same kind of monster, so everyone was a little relieved. When the store manager was off guard, the man suddenly grabbed the shotgun. However, he did not pull the trigger, but turned his head to look behind him.
Here. You're gonna need this.
The crowd was dumbfounded, but the man went to the back of the car and took out his weapons and handed them out to everyone. Then he said that this place had been targeted by the devil and that the only way to survive was to fight to the death. As the crowd waited anxiously until darkness fell, a strange music suddenly came from not far away. While everyone was wondering, an ice cream truck slowly stopped in front of them. The vendor was just trying to refuel the truck, but the crowd was pointing weapons at him. The vendor opened his mouth angrily, then stretched his arms and legs like Play-Doh and did a strange dance. The crowd was so puzzled by this behavior that they simply raised their guns and shot the vendor to death. Just when they thought the problem was solved, they realized that a group of cars were approaching quickly. The driver of the car was shaking his head as if he was possessed by something. Michael rushed to lead the attack. Under the heavy firepower, many cars lost control and crashed on the road. At that moment, Michael suddenly realized that there was another group of cars on the other side of the highway. He took out his bazooka and shot at the convoy, then switched to his Gatling and shot at a big truck. The out-of-control truck was in the middle of the road, blocking the cars behind it. But there were too many vehicles in all directions, and many monsters still stepped out of the trucks. The men couldn't believe that the humans in front of them were all monsters, so they frowned in place, afraid to shoot. Michael, however, didn't hesitate to fire his gun.
They're just regular people! Not anymore! Keep firing!
But it wasn't long before the monsters turned around and retreated, as if they had been instructed to do so. They returned to the house for the time being. At that moment, Michael told the truth. The monsters that appeared just now were all puppets controlled by angels. Due to humans' greed and killing, God lost faith in them and decided to destroy all human beings. Although Michael is also an angel, he thinks there's still hope for mankind and they deserve to be redeemed, so he risked his life to save mankind. The only hope for mankind now is the fetus in Lily's womb, as it is the reincarnation of Jesus, the Son of God. Lily thinks it's very funny that she's only 7 months pregnant and she's not going to be born yet. But Michael said,
Something much worse is on the way.
and the next thing you know,
Coming.
a horde of demons surrounded the inn. For inside the house at that moment, the Son of God was about to be born. Suddenly, a low voice came from the distance, and all the pots and pans in the room shook.
Please kill me.
Michael was talking about Gabriel, the killing angel. Although God originally sent Gabriel on a mission, but Michael, in order to save mankind, found the Son of God before the other side did. Hearing the baby's peaceful cry, all the monsters outside the house covered their heads and screamed in agony. At that moment, Gabriel also followed the trail and found this place. Just as we were about to move, a bright white light burst through the door. Then a man with black wings walked in. It was the 6-winged angel Gabriel. Without saying a word, the store manager grabbed his gun and started shooting. But the angel's wings are indestructible. The bullets can't hurt him. Michael told Jack to take the kids and go first. But as soon as they pushed open the door, they realized that there were countless demonic puppets tethering outside. Luckily, these puppets were afraid of the Son of God and didn't dare to come near Jack, so they managed to get the child out of the house. Inside the house, only Michael and Gabriel were left to fight alone. However, Michael, who had lost his wings, was no match for Gabriel, and after a few rounds, he was defeated by him. Although Michael tried his best to strangle him, but Gabriel was able to use a spike to kill Michael with his immoral body. On the other hand, Jack and the others hadn't driven far when suddenly, there was a loud bang on the roof of the car. It was Gabriel coming after them. Seeing that they couldn't get away from each other, Jack pressed the gas pedal to the bottom and then braked again and successfully threw Gabriel out of the car. But their car also lost control and overturned on the side of the road. Luckily, the baby was not hurt and they could only continue to run away. But not long after, Gabriel reappeared and punched Jack. Just as he was about to kill him, a man descended from the sky with a golden light. It was Michael! It turned out that God saw the perseverance and bravery of human beings and decided to give them another chance. So he resurrected Michael to protect the Son of God. And Michael, who had wings, killed Gabriel with just one move. This is the 2010 American thriller movie Legion. The behavior of mankind has caused God's displeasure. God sent the angel Gabriel to destroy mankind. The angel Michael rushes to find the Son of God before Gabriel appears and protects it from destruction. A great battle is about to break out. In the end, God was touched by the courage of mankind. The resurrected Michael kills Gabriel and saves mankind. The movie tells us that all the mistakes made by human beings will be borne by human beings themselves in the end, and no angel will come to save human beings. All we can do is to take good care of the earth and build a world of love and peace. I am Soul Movie. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.